as schools return from spring break now and try to get ready to bring more kids back into the classroom. Good evening, I'm Scott Levin. Mary Alice is off tonight. Now, some school districts can pull that off, but larger districts are struggling with bringing all their students back for in-person instruction, even under new state guidance that was issued just last Friday. Here's Channel 2's Ron Plants with more.
First off, a school success comeback story of sorts in the southern tier. This first day after the spring break is really a full-time return for the Salamanca schools and their 1,400 students. Pre-K through 7th grade is now back to a full 5 days a week in person in the Salamanca schools after a 2-day-a-week hybrid session, and nearly 400 high school students will now be back for 4 days a week.
Right now, we feel we're in a good, comfortable spot with transmission and vaccination and the safety protocols that we have in place. Should that change, we will do what we've done several times throughout the pandemic. We'll adjust our attendance, we'll adjust our instructional model to fit what's happening on the ground. But right now, it looks like we have turned a corner.
For much larger districts in Erie and Niagara counties like Williamsville with 9,900 students, many are now planning an April 26th return for 5 days a week for elementary grades. But the higher transmission rate and overall increase in COVID cases for younger ages is holding off anything beyond that hybrid 2 days a week in person for middle and high schools at this point.
Our plan for middle and high schools is ready to be implemented as soon as our region reaches the benchmark set by the New York State Department of Health in the updated guidance.
That's a concern for a parents' advocacy group which has challenged county and health officials on the restrictions and their interpretations of CDC guidelines.
So this effectively keeps high schools closed to full-time learning for the rest of this year. I think we all have a collective fear about what will happen in September. You know, the trust has really kind of been broken between parents and stakeholders and our leaders with the lack of leadership that's been going on.
Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.